Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Becky Lynch returned at WrestleMania 41 in a huge spot, but the star's comeback was still controversial as she was replacing Bayley. She was scared of one thing before her return and made a request to Kevin Owens. In the behind-the-scenes video of WrestleMania 41 released by WWE, several moments can be seen, including one where Lynch interacted with the prizefighter. Becky Lynch was very anxious ahead of her return at WrestleMania 41. The star was waiting backstage for her entrance after Lyra Valkyria and was talking to Kevin Owens, who was also there. She said she was ready, and she thought she could do it, but was still clearly anxious. Owens said that he'd be watching. As he stepped away, Lynch shouted after him, letting him know that if fans started to boo her, then could he please be the one voice that shouted out that he thought she was cool. Becky Lynch's return got a huge pop from fans, but there was reason to worry, as she was replacing Bayley in the match. There have since been comments about how Lynch took the role model spot at the huge event, and even comparisons to Hulk Hogan. Anirban Banerjee is a journalist from Kolkata, India, and has been a part of building Sportskeeda's WWE section over the past 8 years. He's been an assistant content manager for the team during the past 3 years as well. Banerjee has interviewed Jon Jones, Conor McGregor, Cowboy, Cerrone, Jorge Masvidal, Mandy Rose, Joe Hendry, Darren Till, and many others. Anirban has worked in the field of wrestling and mixed martial arts journalism for several years. In addition to his work on Sportskeeda, Anirban is a fiction writer and has co-written over 20 biographies. He was also a columnist for 90 Minutes. In the days leading up to WrestleMania 41, the backstage energy was electric. The locker room buzzed with anticipation, nerves, and carefully guarded surprises. Matches were rehearsed in whispers, gear was double-checked, and promos were rewritten until the final bell. But behind all the glamour, fireworks, and main event hype, there was one WWE superstar battling a quiet, personal fear, and she wasn't shy about it. Becky Lynch, the self-proclaimed The Man, a Grand Slam champion, and one of the most dominant women to ever step foot in a WWE ring, was scared. Not of her opponent. Not of the spotlight. Not of the pressure of performing on the grandest stage of them all. No. Becky Lynch was scared of pyro. In an exclusive behind-the-scenes interview released on WWE's digital platforms, Becky opened up about the intense final moments before her entrance at WrestleMania 41. And the one very specific fear that crept in as she stood just behind the curtain. "Listen, I've done it all," Becky said, laughing nervously, her Irish accent breaking into a chuckle. "I've main evented Mania. I've returned after giving birth. I've fought in steel cages and TLC matches. But that pyro? That sudden boom right near my face when I'm trying to look cool walking out? That'll get me every time." Fans may remember the visual. WrestleMania 41, Sophie Stadium. The lights dim, the music hits, and Becky Lynch emerges in full big-time Bex mode, sunglasses, coat fluttering, eyes narrowed like she owns the universe. But if you look close enough at the entrance footage, there's a subtle little flinch just before the explosion of golden fireworks behind her. She wasn't faking that reaction. She was bracing for impact. So what did Becky do? In the week leading up to her WrestleMania moment, she made a very specific and somewhat hilarious request to none other than Kevin Owens. "Kev's like my comfort guy," Becky admitted. "We go way back. Canadian-Irish alliance, you know?" She smirked. "He's got that calming energy, even when he's raging in the ring." So I messaged him and was like, "Hey, you've done so many big entrances. Do you, ever get startled by pyro? And can you stand near me when mine goes off?" Kevin Owens, known for his intensity in the ring but goofball warmth behind the scenes, responded instantly. "Yeah," he texted back, according to Becky. "I jump every time too. It's terrifying. I'll be there." According to multiple crew members and production assistants, Kevin Owens did show up early before Becky's match. Not in full gear. Not even in his own segment's time slot. Just there, hoodie up, arms crossed, standing just beyond the gorilla position, talking her through the process. He was trying to distract her. a stagehand reported. Like talking about their kids, random stuff, even arguing about who makes the best grilled cheese. Totally random, totally co. But it worked. She went out looking like a boss. When Becky's entrance hit, Owens was just out of camera frame, doing exaggerated flinches and mocking the pyro on her behalf. Boom, he mouthed with a goofy expression as the pyros went off, just to make her laugh. Becky confessed she nearly broke character when she saw it. I almost burst out laughing right as I walked through the curtain, she said. Co was just miming being blown away by the pyro like he was in a cartoon. It took the edge off. It helped. Becky's fear of pyro, while funny on the surface, is also deeply humanizing. It's a reminder that no matter how invincible someone appears under the lights, everyone has their own thing. For Becky, it's not about the fight. It's not about the crowd or the nerves. It's that moment, seconds before she emerges, when the air fills with pressure, and she knows the ground's about to shake. It's that 1 second of vulnerability before the character kicks in. And yet, she still walks through the fire. Literally. That's what makes Becky Lynch, Becky Lynch. Fans have always loved both Becky and Kevin individually, but this behind-the-scenes reveal sparked a wave of adoration for their off-screen friendship. WWE even leaned into the buzz on social media, posting a clip titled Kevin Owens, the Pyro Support Buddy. A short, hilarious mini-documentary-style video showing their backstage interactions, complete with dramatic music, slow-mo flinches, and one-liners like, "Some people fear the tribal chief. Some fear the demon. Becky fears kaboom. And that's okay." Kevin Owens. Fan reactions were swift and hilarious. Becky flinching at pyro is the most relatable thing I've ever seen. Can we get Code to walk everyone to the ramp now? New gimmick unlocked. Pyro coach. Co and Becky doing pyrotherapy together is the sitcom I never knew I needed. Despite her fear, Becky delivered a stellar performance at WrestleMania 41, putting on a clinic of emotion and storytelling in the ring. Whether it was a title win or just a moment to shine, she came, she conquered, and she did it without letting the fear win. "Yeah, the pyro got me," she admitted with a smile in a post-show interview. But so did motherhood. So did public speaking once. We face it all. We walk through it. That's the job. When asked if she'd ever request less pyro next time, Becky shook her head. Nah, she grinned. Bring the noise. Just let Co stand nearby again. In a night full of high spots, titles changing hands, and epic returns, one of the most heartwarming and genuinely funny moments of WrestleMania 41 didn't happen under the spotlight, but in the shadows behind the curtain, where two friends shared a quiet, nervous laugh before one of them stepped into history. Because even the man gets scared sometimes. And even the prizefighter plays support crew when needed. And sometimes, the most unforgettable parts of WrestleMania don't come from the pyro at all, but from the people behind it. Let me know if you like a version of this for video narration, a comedic retelling, or even as a social media skit concept.